Previously, in the ultimate epic battle simulator arena, we had an epic battle between Star Wars and Halo. However, it appears as though there was some unresolved beef between two of the armies within the Halo universe and the Star Wars universe. The Halo UNSC still wants to fight the Grand Army of the Republic. So today, in this beautiful Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator map, we will have the Clone Trooper army going up against the humans of Halo. Let's get right on into it, boys. First off, we have the Halo 3 ODSTs. They each have 350 health, and there are 2,857 of them. Next, we have the Yellow Halo Spartans. They have 1,250 soldiers with 800 health apiece. Next up, we've got Halo Marines. Each of these soldiers has 200 health, and there are 5,000 of them. Last but not least, we have the Red Halo Spartans. There are 1,250 of them with 800 health apiece. On to the Clone Trooper units, we have the Jedi Knights here. There are 250 of them with 4,000 health apiece. Then there are the Clone Republic Commandos. There are 834 of them with 1,200 health apiece. Next up, we've got the 501st Clone Trooper Legion. There are 5,000 of them with 200 health apiece. And the final unit in this battle are Standard Clone Troopers. They each have 200 health, and there are 5,000 of them. Let this insane Clone Wars versus Halo UNSC battle commence. Alright guys, what's going on? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, back with some more Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. And today we're doing Clone Wars versus Halo UNSC, and particularly the Clone Wars Clone Trooper faction, the Grand Army of the Republic here. They own this right side of the map. They've got troopers all over the place. What's going on, gamers? It's your boy, Daily Tactics here, and today we're doing some more Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. So, we have the Clone Army on this right side of the map over here, and then we have the Halo UNSC over here on the left side of the map. Then in the arena portion, we have two extraordinarily strong units facing off against each other. The Jedi Knights, who are very clustered together, versus the Red Halo Spartans in a close range battle. So it'll be interesting to see who wins the arena battle over there. Meanwhile, the rest of the battle all over the place here will basically decide who wins overall. I think this will be like a microcosm of the overall battle, but then the real battle will be fought out here, and the victor will be who manages to take the city. So without further ado, guys, let's get into this thing. Make sure to hit the like button if you do enjoy this video. Let's try and get 1,500 likes in the first 24 hours. If we can do that, I'd be super happy. So thank you for doing that for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to hit 250K by the end of the year. And comment down below what other Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator, it's a mouthful, battles that you would like to see next. Either way, guys, let's get right on into it here. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I think the first thing we should watch is this over here, the arena battle between the Jedi and the Red Halo Spartans. Obviously, the Jedi are melee units, while the Red Halo Spartans are ranged units, so it'll be interesting, actually, to see how a ranged unit goes up against such a godly unit like the Jedi Knights. The Jedi Knights have 4,000 health apiece, so taking one of these guys out is basically a victory in of itself, while the Halo have 800 health apiece, so they're still pretty formidable. However, obviously the Jedi Knights are the superior faction in this case, but there are a lot more Halo Spartans than there are Jedi Knights, so they've got that working for them in their favor. A bunch of Jedi Knights dropping right off the bat here, while the Halo Spartans are losing far, far more. In fact, actually, I think the Jedi Knights are just slicing and dicing the Halo Spartans, but the Halo Spartans just end up back here, and then they get back up and start firing again. So they don't actually die from one Jedi Knight hit. It must take multiple hits to actually get any kills on these Halo Spartans. So they keep chopping their way through the crowd here, slicing and dicing. It would actually be kind of a cool video just to do Jedi Knights versus units in the arena battle here. That'd be kind of neat. Either way, the Jedi die outright. They're just dead now. Wow, okay, so they did not do a great job there, to be honest. And the Halo Spartans very, very victorious there. Holy cow, I was not expecting that. Meanwhile, we do have Clone Republic Commandos heading up towards where the Halo Spartans were fighting, so maybe they'll be able to alleviate some of this situation and get some extra kills for the Clone Trooper Army, avenge some of their fallen generals. That would be a great thing right there. The 501st Clone Trooper Legion is heading over here and fighting against some of these yellow Spartans over this way. Clearly, the 501st has taken some pretty extreme losses right off the bat, but they've managed to fall quite a number of these yellow Spartans, so it's not the end of the world for the 501st Legion over here. They're actually doing a pretty good job, all things considered, because they, of course, outnumber the Halo Spartans by a lot, but the whoa, little lag there, but the Halo Spartans just have so many more troopers than them. However, here come the Halo Marines swooping on in here to come to the aid of the Halo Spartans, and Halo Marines just about evenly match the 501st Clone Trooper Legion because they also have 200 health and 5,000 troopers. So the 501st should be actually maybe getting overwhelmed here because they're fighting two different factions. However, that being said, the standard Clone Troopers over here will hopefully be coming in on the flank, and that they are. They're crossing that bridge and going in on the booty flank of these yellow Spartans, and we've got a little bit of a clash over here as well. So, pretty even fighting in this bridge area, I would say, right now. Let's go check on what the Halo 3 ODSTs are doing. So it seems like they're just straight up going towards the middle, which is a good idea. I think owning the city is going to be important to whoever, wins this battle. And we've got Republic Commandos in here fighting against both Halo Marines and Halo 3 ODSTs, actually. They've got their work cut out for them. They've got nice cover in here, though, and it does look like more of the Halo Troopers are dropping than the Clone Republic Commandos, and that's exactly what you want to see, because the Republic Commandos have 1,200 health compared to the Halo units, which have significantly less than them. However, they are, of course, outnumbered. So, good for the Republic Commandos to fight against such overwhelming odds. If there's any unit to do it, it's these guys. Oh, they've also got some 501st troopers here with them, so it's not the end of the world. They've got some backup, and it looks like they have been taking on these red Spartans over here, the ones that managed to kill the Jedi with relative ease. I think the Jedi definitely could have done a little bit better in that battle, but what can you do? Not a lot. They're dead. But hopefully the Jedi did weaken those red Spartans, so the Republic Commandos' job might be a little bit easier over here, I want to say. Who knows if that's actually true, but I'm just hoping that it is. There's still a buttload of Halo 3 ODST troopers over here running forward. That slow sprinkle in of reinforcements might be helpful in the battle rather than just sending everyone all in at once, but I don't really know. We'll just have to find out how that tactic actually works out in the end. So in terms of faction versus faction here, I remember during the Lord of the Rings battle against all Star Wars factions, Lord of the Rings was very, quantity over quality. However, in this case, I would say neither side is that way. I'd say the Clone Troopers are very well balanced, actually. They do have some God units like the Jedi and the Republic Commandos. Actually, Republic Commandos are more mid-tier, but then additionally they have weaker quantity units like the standard Clone Troopers. So I would say that the Clone faction is very, very well balanced, all in all. Meanwhile, the Halo faction, I would say, goes for quality over quantity. The only unit I would say that is really, really large in terms of quantity is the Halo Marines. However, the ODST, while yes, there are a lot of them, they do sort of go more for the health and the weapons aspect rather than the quantity aspect. And then the Spartans are obviously God units themselves. So I would definitely say that Halo goes for quality over quantity for sure, while Star Wars is more well-balanced, and then Lord of the Rings is definitely quantity over quality. It'd be interesting to do a three-way battle between those three factions. Actually, maybe that would be a good battle to do in of itself. You know what I'm saying? Either way, the few Republic Commandos that went up to this bridge did end up dying, but it does seem like they got a lot of good red Spartan kills there, so I'd say it's worthwhile. They only sent a splinter group up that way. The rest seem to be in the city itself right now, and they're holding these corners, which I think is a great option. You know, hold the choke points, hold the corners. You guys know how we feel about choke points on this channel. We are pro choke point baby, that's what I'm talking about. So they are managing to slaughter quite a number of Halo Marines and ODST troopers within this city here, and I think the owner of the city will end up determining the winner of the battle overall. That's just a hunch, but I do think that will end up ringing true in the end. Either way, all the Halo Marines that ended up going to support the Yellow Spartans appear to be dead, while the Yellow Spartans do manage to still hold a bit of this bridge. It's not the worst place to hold ever. They do have some nice cover through the bridge railings. However, I think, you know, if they maybe work their way up to the city, it'd be more valuable than holding this random bridge. They're also getting flanked by the clone troopers who defeated just a few Yellow Spartans on the beaches there, and I think those standard clone troopers in this pincer movement are going to be pretty devastating to the Yellow Spartans, and the Yellow Spartans will inevitably be wiped out up here. How are the Red Spartans doing? So the Red Spartans, it looks like most of them, if not all of them, are out of the arena. Nope, not all of them, but most of them are out of the arena here, coming on forward to fight against the Republic Commandos within the city. They're definitely doing a better job than the Yellow Spartans were, and they're fighting alongside their boys. They've got some ODST and Marines around them, which is nice to see, and they hold the high ground against the Republic Commandos. So really, they're doing a pretty excellent job here, the Red Spartans, and they're managing to you know, get some good kills here and there. There are just random commandos roaming around the city streets and stuff like that. They're not really working together as a group in most places, which might be a good idea, because if you spread your units out, you're less likely to get into sort of a slaughter fest, which is what's going on a lot with the Marines and the ODST. I will say that I think the Halo units and Star Wars units each have probably equivalent chances of winning this thing overall in the end, still, but it's going to be a close call for sure. I don't think we'll see a determined victor until the very, very end. Although the Yellow Spartans are done for, looks like the 501st took significant losses in trying to take them out, and so did the standard clone troopers, so they are weakened, but they did manage to overcome those Yellow Spartans, and now they're heading into the city to aid the clone Republic Commandos here. So reinforcements coming on in. Halo units, even without those Star Wars reinforcements, weren't able to take the city from the Republic Commandos. The Republic Commandos held on until reinforcements arrived, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Although now the Halo Marines are coming into the city. They're pounding back these Republic Commandos. They're in a bit of a last stand, I would say, over here. This might be it for the Republic Commandos. I'm not entirely sure if there's any left alive, but that did look pretty, you know, closed coffin right there for the Republic Commandos. F's in the chat from my boys. So both sides have, you know, at this point taken significant losses. They've both got the remainder of their units flooding into the city right now. Flood like Halo? Or is that COD? No, that's Halo, right? Yeah, the Flood is Halo. The zombies, right? Yeah. Must be. I don't know. But, yeah, both sides in an absolute slaughterhouse right now within the city, and it is going to come down to whoever wins the city battle wins the match. You know, hopefully those outskirt battles, you know, got each side enough kills to be a contender for the inner city. Both sides still have reinforcements sort of coming on in here, although I will say there are fewer and fewer Halo reinforcements coming in compared to the clones, who still have a very large group over here. However, this very large group could be detrimental to their cause, because this trickle-in attack is not going to make them gain any ground. If anything, it might result in an easier time for the Halo troopers to kill them one by one instead of having to deal with a massive mass. Because you gotta remember, all the Halo units left alive right now, or most of them, except for the Halo Marines, are going to, you know, out-health. Out-health, if that's a thing. Have more health than is the proper. The Star Wars units, you know? we are sort of down to the worst Star Wars units. We are down to the 501st and the regular clone troopers, the troopers that don't have as much health but have higher quantities of troopers, while the Halo, Odst, and Spartan all have more health than them. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see if this trickle-in will work for the Star Wars troopers or if they'll just be hacked and slashed down. I am seeing more Star Wars troopers going down than Halo troopers right now, but there are Halo troopers going down, so it's not a complete wash at the very moment. I will say that there is a very large mass out here, so the Star Wars troopers are still in business, but I'd say it's getting harder for them to win this thing overall. If we look into the actual stats, there are 4,300 Star Wars clone troopers remaining. However, there are only 1,400 Halo troopers remaining. You got to remember, though, those 1,400 Halo troopers, there is a lot more of them. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more of them. So, again, too close to call at the very moment, but we will end up seeing here eventually. I think the city battle might actually end up going towards the Halo troopers. However, if the Halo troopers move past the city, I think they could still lose. However, if they come to the outskirts of the city and then stand and defend these various choke points, I think it's going to be an easy battle, because those choke points are just so important to this kind of warfare, to this kind of like Battle of Stalingrad style of warfare, that if they do manage to hold these choke points, they will win in a defensive manner. But you never know with UEBS, Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. You know, they might just keep pushing, you know? They might take the city and then just keep on pushing, which could result in their deaths overall, if the Halo troopers here are not careful. They gotta play the game right here, boys. Play the game right, and you might just win this thing. You might just win. You might just get the gold, baby. You might just make it happen for the UNSC. Yeah. There are still plenty of red Spartans left alive. No yellow Spartans, but the red Spartans are representing, boys. Yeah. Well, that guy died, so he's not representing anymore. They mostly seem to be coming from the arena. Just a sort of slow trickle in of red Spartans overall right now. All right, let's check it out. 501st still fighting the mountainside battle, still managing to get some good kills in here, but you know, numbers are not coming in a flooding manner. It's very slow and methodical with these guys. They're not exactly wowing me with their rollout progression. Y'all got to get better at mobilization for me, baby, and then maybe we can talk. But right now, your mobilization is weak. Your mobilization game is weak, boys. Come on, show me what you got. Let's get in there. It does look kind of cool, these soldiers, you know, fighting back to back up across these plains, you know, climbing the hill. It looks kind of sick. You gotta enjoy it, you know. There's something beautiful about a mass assault from UEBS. That's so hard to say. It's not like tabs. It's like UBS. Tabs is way easier to say. There is something really, really cool about just like this mass battle assault. It's something that very few games can provide us, but Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator is obviously one of those games that can provide it to us very, very well and very, very cool-like. Either way, that might have been it for the Red Spartans. I don't really see any more of them coming from that way, unless there's a few mixed up in here with the rest of the regular Halo units. That might be it for the Halo God units. Finally, you know, Star Wars God units died out a while ago, but now the Halo God units are finally gone, I would say. Maybe a few stragglers in there, but overall not too many. Oh yeah, there are a few stragglers in here. Not bad, not bad. Just a small amount. Let's see how the stragglers do. The last boy out here that I can see right now, firing away with his machine gun. Get her done, baby. Get her done. Get some good fire out there, Spartan boy. Come on now. Come on now. Let's see if he goes down. I have a feeling he probably will. Star Wars is beginning to finally ramp up their reinforcement sending right now, and I am seeing more and more 501st troopers getting on up here, so I have to say it's looking pretty good. Oh, there's a lot more Red Spartans than I thought. Okay, there's just no more on the left side. There's a bunch on the right side. Okay, maybe not a bunch, a few, you know, a handful, but you know, at the very least, I thought that they were mostly gone, but I am proven to be wrong. Oh, there's a castle out there. I had no idea. Cool. Very neat, very nice, very epic. You gotta also remember that the standard clone troopers have a steady flow of reinforcements coming in this way from their starting position way over here. So, you know, the clones are still getting reinforcements to this mass over here, which should help them out at least a little bit. So, you know, both sides still cruising, baby. Still making things happen. However, you know, I will say at this juncture, I'm under the impression that maybe we will be seeing a clone trooper victory here. You know, the Halo units are beginning to lose ground up top here, and the clones are actually making it back into the city, which they haven't been back in here for a little while, but they're starting to touch that little entrance right there and put some units in there, and they're getting more reinforcements up on top of the hill without getting gunned down right away. So they're gaining some ground here. They're killing the Spartans, they're killing the ODSTs. All that will be left are, you know, a few straggling Marines and stuff like that. I think maybe the Star Wars units have got this one at this point. I mean, we are only looking at 100 Halo units left and 2,400 Star Wars units. Maybe if those 100 Halo units were all Spartans, I could see them winning. However, the fact that they've got Marines mixed in there and ODST, I just don't think it'll happen. So I actually do think that the Grand Army of the Republic is going to have this thing, man. I think they got it. I think they got it. Yeah, they're cruising on in here. There are apparently 39 Halo units left alive. I don't see them, though. Where are the boys at? They're, like, trapped in the arena, maybe? Oh, well, there's one guy up here. What are you doing? How did you get up here, sir? You chilling? Oh, woo! Oh, I guess he died from fall damage. I have no idea how he got up there. Wait, are these more? Oh no, those are dead Halo Spartans in the water there. I genuinely don't know where the rest of the Halo troopers are. There's only 34 of them. Oh, now there's 33. They're dying somewhere. Where are they, though? Oh, there's like one out here. One random Marine. Okay. Well. Oh. There's like another red Spartan. Oh. Are they kind of glitched in here? Oh, there's a bunch of red Spartans just glitched into the map. Wow. Well, I think we still have enough, you know, clone troopers to definitively say this was going to be a Star Wars victory, even if those 30 red Spartans had helped with the battle, because there are still 2,400 clone troopers remaining. They managed to kill 8,400 Halo units. Meanwhile, the Halo units only managed to kill 5,800 Star Wars units. So, kind of crazy battle. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do you think this is accurate, or do you think that, you know, Halo would have Star Wars beat in an actual match like this, or do you think, you know, Star Wars would have Halo beat? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments section below. I'm going to nuke this place. There's still 3 Halo Spartans left. 2, 1, 0. There we go. Official clone victory. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Be sure to comment down below if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and smash that like button. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.